Life in Canada does not pause. Outside, people are moving. There is a moment that does not leave you easily. You're sitting in your room. Your phone is in your hand. You've checked your email again and again. Nothing. No response, no updates, just silence. And then your eye moves slowly to the corner of the room where your certificates are. Framed. Your certificates are just there, carefully packed when you were leaving your home to Canada. Proof of everything that you've worked for. Years of school, years of sacrifice, years of becoming someone. And now, you're here in a new country. And those papers, they feel distant. Almost like they belong to another version of your life. So, you make a decision. And wait. I didn't just come this far to start from the bottom. Bottom, you said. And honestly, that thought, it kind of makes sense to you. It protects something deep. It protects your identity. Because when you've been called doctor, where you have been respected, when people have looked at you with a certain level of recognition, starting over doesn't feel like strategy at that point. It feels like loss. So you wait. And while you're waiting, life in Canada does not pause. Outside, people are moving. Buses are running. People are going to work. Shifts are starting. And among these people are others just like you. Same background, same level of education, same story. But they made a different decision. They stepped out. Not into comfort, but into movement. Maybe it was a PSW job. Maybe it was a cleaning job. Maybe it was something that back home, they would have never considered it. And the first day, it wasn't easy. Not physically, not emotionally. Because every action feels like a reminder. This is not where I thought I would be. But they keep going. Day 2. Day 5, 1 week, 2 weeks, it moves into years, and something begins to shift. Not outside, inside. They start understanding the system. They start hearing things. Hey, there's an opening here. Try apply here. Do you know someone in this field? They start meeting people, supervisors, co-workers, managers, people who know their name, people who can vouch for them, people who can open other many big doors for them. And slowly, without noise, their life begins to move forward. Now go back to the one who chose to wait. Let's come back to you. Still waking up, still checking email, still holding on to the plan. I will start when I get licensed. But here's the part nobody prepares you for. Waiting has a cost, not just financially, mentally, emotionally, because every day you're not moving, you're thinking, you're overthinking, you're questioning, comparing, and that silence, it gets louder. Meanwhile, someone else is building something, though not perfect, not final, but real. Experience, references, confidence, momentum, and here's where it becomes uncomfortable, because the difference between both people, you and that other person, is not intelligence, it's not qualification, it's not even opportunity, it's a decision. Movement versus stillness. And let's talk about something honestly. The idea that someone job are beneath you, like some job are beneath you, that thought is not justifiable, especially when you know your worth. But here's a question. Is it really beneath you, or is it just unfamiliar? Because the same job in this country might be paying more than the professional role you held back home. That's the truth. The same job might be the bridge, not the destination. The bridges are not meant to be permanent. They are meant to take you somewhere. But you have to step on it. Now, this is not about telling anyone what to do. Scratch that. It's about perspective. Because starting small in a new system is not a downgrade. It's an entry point. And the longer you stay outside the system, the harder it becomes for you to enter it. Though not impossible, but harder. Because while you're waiting to be recognized, to be licensed, others are becoming known. While you're holding on to who you were, others are building who they are becoming. And here's something powerful. Starting small does not erase your story. Scratch that. It adds to it. It strengthens it. It makes you adaptable, resilient, grounded. Because when you finally step into your field again, you're not just bridging your past. You're bridging and bringing everything you learned along the way. And that version of you, it's stronger. Now imagine this. A year passes, one person finally gets licensed, then starts fresh, new, trying to understand everything. At the same time, the other person already understands the system, already has connections, already knows how things works, already moving ahead. Same starting point, different journeys, because one chose to wait and the other chose to move. So if you're in this space right now, sitting with your thoughts, looking at your certificate and feeling like you don't deserve anything less, holding on to your identity, just consider this. You are not starting over, hear me. You are starting differently. And different is not failure. Different is growth. But growth requires movement, even when it's uncomfortable. Even when it doesn't look like a plan. Because sometimes the fastest way forward is not waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's stepping into the available one and letting it lead you. If this made you pause, if this made you think, then it has done what it needed to do. Share this with someone who might be in the silent place right now. And if you are, take a moment, take a deep breath, reflect, because your next step might just change everything. If this video have helped you, or listening to this have helped you, please subscribe, share, and also comment, and make sure that everybody that needs to hear this gets to hear it. Starting small in Canada is not weakness. Remember that. It is strategy. I remain GraceInsight. I will see you on my next post. Stay tuned. Bye.